Good morning and welcome to 3 If by Land.
Welcome to 3 If by Land.
Today we are in beautiful Manitou Springs. So Bailey and I are walking around this really cool town. They have a ton of freshwater springs that we're gonna try today, and you're gonna love this town. It's so cute. So we're doing this while Jeff is doing his little, I guess, nature walk he said he was gonna go on. He didn't really want to come here with us for this, so he's doing that. We're gonna meet up with him later.
Good morning. Today's challenge is the Manitou Incline. The Manitou Incline consists of over 2,700 railroad ties, and you got to go over every single one of them to reach the summit.
Bailey and I just came out of a little cafe called Toasted, where they bottle their own lemonade made from one of the springs here in town. It's actually the 7-Minute Springs. Bailey got the tropical lemonade. How is it?
It is really good.
Yeah, you can taste all the different flavors?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, I'm gonna taste mine. It's really good. Really very good.
When you spent 8 months in Miami and 2 months later with limited training, this altitude and steepness is rough. To summit the incline, you will have gone up in elevation over 2,000 feet in 1 mile.
All right, so this is the first spring that we came to. It's pretty good water. It's kind of carbonated. It's really good.
It's pretty good.
So the average grade is 45%. It peaks out at 68% in the steep sections.
All along the streets here in Manitou Springs, they have planted lots and lots of flowers. It's so gorgeous. You think Daddy's seeing any flowers on his nature walk?
Probably with some butterflies.
Yeah.
So this hike starts out at 6,600 foot elevation. So that 2,000 foot elevation gain gets you up pretty high. If you've been following our story for any length of time, you'll know that I'm trying to recover from a pretty serious knee injury. But we hope to be leaving Colorado soon, and I wanted to do this challenge to prove my knee's a lot stronger than it used to be. Whew. It wasn't that long ago, 2 months ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Walking around the mall or the grocery store was agonizing. This is one of the steeper sections. Not the steepest, but still steepest so far. Is brutal. So I've passed the 1,400 step mark, over halfway complete. Loving it.
So Bailey and I stopped in for just a little snack to hold us over. I think we're gonna meet up with Jeff when he's done, and we're gonna have lunch. But for now, we're just gonna sit here and kind of relax a little bit.
1,600 steps. From here, it starts getting really steep. Mercy. You see some of them are double stacked railroad ties because they're so steep. If double stack wasn't enough, triple stack. I know it's hard to tell from the camera, but that's what 68% gradient looks like. Mercy.
Right here, where it's really steep.
Yeah, for sure.
It gets a little flatter once you hit the top. Before you go up again.
Once we hit the full summit.
1,800 steps. And then it's gonna get really steep right here. All right, here we go.
I got the gloves on. I'm wondering why.
Now you know why, right?
I know why.
At this point, you know, I stop and take a break and then get going again, and within about 15 or 20 steps, my legs are filled with lactic acid again. Absolutely brutal. 1,900 steps. Yes. So that leaves less than 1,000 steps to the summit. Mercy.
Manitou Springs has sort of an old-fashioned arcade. It has a lot of the really old games, kind of original Atari games, and Bailey loves coming here.
Years ago, Bailey and I came to do this incline, and we both were running together several days a week at that point at elevation. So we were definitely in really good shape and we were doing great. Her water bottle didn't get rinsed all the way, it had soap in it. And she started getting a stomach problem. I think she was 6 years old at the time, maybe 7. So we go off the side of the trail. You know, there's no bathrooms here. We go off the side of the trail. think of that day. I lost a pair of boxers, a pair of socks. She lost a pair of socks. And then we started using leaves, but it's not a lot of leaves up here. She had to stop multiple times with this stomach problem. Eventually we just decided, okay, today's not the day to do it. And then shortly after, I tore the meniscus in my knee. And we've never been able to come back or really run together since, until just recently. I'm not in condition for this. See that right there? Can you see it? Take a look. Oh, that's a sign that says there's just over 700 steps to go. Just now approaching the 2,600th step. But when I look up the mountain, I can't see the top.
This is one of the other springs that's here in town. This one's one of my favorites.
"68 more steps to go, if I've done my math correctly." What a view. What an insane view.
We needed this kind of day just to relax and take it easy.
That's it. That's the summit. I'm gonna enjoy the view, enjoy some shade, drink some water, and cool off before it's time to head back down the trail. I'm so glad to have been able to do this. If you don't know the story, it's just, I didn't think I'd ever be able to do something like this again with my knee, but I'm really blessed.
Well, we've come to another one of the beautiful parks here in Manitou Springs. Bailey and I are just going to hang out here. We're kind of just waiting to see when Jeff is done, and we will meet up with him in just a little bit.
You know, I don't want to get too philosophical, but this is a big personal moment for me. I'm going to relish this for just a minute. You know, I've said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it. We're not able to travel the way we'd like to right now because of just a bunch of complications. And we could be down about that. Or I could say, look what I did today.
Okay, so Bailey and I are getting ready to go meet up with Jeff now. He's finished his walk, and hopefully he enjoyed that. And then I think we're gonna grab some lunch. So how was your little nature walk?
It was awesome. It was really, really awesome. I kind of have 3 takeaways. Number 1, the summit was really emotional. because I made it on this leg of mine. And, you know, for the past 7 years, there's no way I could have done that. And number two, I need better cardio, that's for sure. And number three, Bar Trail, it's B-A-R-R Trail, which I took down, is amazing. I thought it was just going to be, oh, it's a little access road to get you off the incline. No, it's a gorgeous trail. So, what a day. I am so thirsty. My bag that I was carrying, the water got a little bit warm on it, but that's just what happens. I forgot that it's sparkling water. What?
Okay, so while you were doing your hike, Bailey and I went into a bunch of stores and we bought something to commemorate your hiking and making it to the top.
What?
So it's the Manitou Springs, Incline.
Right?
Here, over it says, remember what it says now.
Yeah, but it tells about
The
it.
incline, all of the path you take in life, make sure some of them include steps.
Nice.
There
Oh,
you go.
thank you. That's so nice, guys. That is awesome. I love it.
We are hiking around an area called Paint Mines. It is sort of probably just due west of Colorado Springs, about an hour. And it's this really neat area. You're driving and you're in all these kind of hilly pasture land. And then all of a sudden you drive up to the parking lot where you park to come in here. And there's just this cliff. And you fall off and you're down in this Badlands area. And it's really neat. They, Native Americans, the reason they call it paint mines is because the Native Americans would come here and make paint, I think is kind of the idea. So it's really a neat thing. We've been kind of wanting to do this for a little while.
So Paint Mines is a natural area, if you couldn't tell, that has all these different colors. And Native Americans used to come here and get paint, essentially, dyes in different colors for different things that they were doing, whether it was kind of artwork or recording their history or for clothing and different things, maybe even for their faces, because you can mine so many different colors here. We're walking into an area right now that has amazing colors. When you come here, either come in the morning at sunrise, shortly after, or before the sun goes down. Take a look at this.
The colors in here are so gorgeous. Unfortunately, there's a big black cloud covering up the sun right now, or it would be really bright in here, but just all the oranges and yellows and pinks and purples is so pretty.
Look at this area here. Look at these colors. This is amazing. How amazing is this? Oh, this is beautiful. there's all of these little like narrow areas that you can kind of walk through, and they just take you to somewhere that gets more and more beautiful. Like, look at these colors here. All right, so this is that same area. I want to take Natalie back here to get her expression on seeing this for the first time.
Oh, this is pretty.
Look right up in here.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that is really cool.
Keep on going back.
Oh, my shoes are grippy. Oh, wow.
At first, I wasn't sure if this was worth the hour drive to get here, which is not really that far. You know, an hour's not a big deal. I wasn't sure. Now, unfortunately, we got that massive cloud, like Natalie was saying back there, that's really messing up. And we timed it out to be here perfectly.
It's really cool.
But nonetheless, beautiful, right?
Yes, really beautiful.
Look at this color. I don't know, I hope it shows up on camera. But this is like a maroon or purple, a little bit lighter than Natalie's shirt that she's wearing. But man, so beautiful.
So it's all the different minerals in the soil around here that have caused all the colors in these rocks. It's really quite spectacular.
Pretty impressive, all the different colors. Come on a day when you're not going to have any clouds.
We weren't supposed to.
I know. So due west of us, like pretty far west of us, is Pikes Peak. Pikes Peak is a monster mountain that has other giant but lesser mountains around it. And it creates its own weather system. And you never know what you're going to get. It is absolutely unpredictable. And this black sky that's coming over us now is a result of that. Bailey is the artist of the family. She's at 13 much better at painting than I am as an adult. Even back when she was probably 9 or 10, she was far superior to anything I could produce. So if you grab these colors, these yellows, pinks, purples, reds, oranges, what would you paint?
I would probably paint like a sunset or something like that.
Oh, that would be really pretty, like a sunset over the desert.
Yeah.
That would be nice. So when you come in here, you can kind of walk the perimeter as an overlook. You could do that, but you gotta go down into the actual paint mine itself. Because then you get to see all of this firsthand, and it is really cool. Not even just the colors, just all of the formations and how all of this stuff just ended up being here. So one thing about this place is it doesn't get overly crowded. You know, it's not a state park, it's an interpretive park. And I have no idea what that means. But you don't have massive lines. There's been, maybe we've seen 10 people here. You probably want to come with about 2 hours to hang out. There's a couple picnic tables in places that you could sit at and enjoy lunch. Probably don't come in the summer in the heat of the day. Come in the morning when the sun is at that golden hour, or come in the evening like we have, and when the sun is setting, and that brings the colors out a lot better. And also, it keeps you from just getting burnt up out here, because this is a hot part of Colorado. All right, painted mines. If you're in this part of Colorado, is it a must-see?
I would say so. At first I was kind of surprised to see so many people over here. I was like, well, who drives all the way over here? But it's really worth it.
It was only like 10 people though.
I know, but we are in the middle of nowhere.
We are.
I mean, nowhere.
Okay, if you're anywhere near Colorado Springs, Castle Rock, Colorado, anywhere near there, come out here. For us, it checks a lot of boxes. One, it's super cool. It's free, you know, no charge for parking, no charge to enter the park at all, which that's always nice. And then also you can hike here so you get a little bit of exercise. Going down in, you're not going to feel a thing. When you come back up,
You're gonna feel it.
you gotta climb out of a big hole in the ground, so you're going to feel it. Come when this weather's going to be nice. Come when the sun is going to be at a sunrise or a sunset angle, and you're going to love it.